Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Owen, and I'm going to talk about jellyfish. The jellyfish has survived on the Earth for more than 600 million years. It existed before the dinosaur existed, and some of it is edible, and more than 25 types of it are edible. And the jellyfish have been sent to space in the 1990s, and there are more than 60,000 jellyfish that are sent to space before. And now I'm going to talk about the structure of the jellyfish. And there are 3 layers of jellyfish: the epidermis, mesoglea, and the gastrodermis. The epidermis have nerve in it that forms a nerve web. And this is the most basic nerve system that is in the multicellular animals. And it is located here. And the second layer is the mesoglea. The mesoglea is made up of a thick, jelly-like substance, and it works like an internal skeleton. And the gastrodermis will help to absorb the nutrient and the oxygen from the prey or their food. And here is the gastrodermis and the mesoglea. And there are tentacles at the end of the jellyfish. And the tentacles are made up of 5,000 stinging cells. And they are very thin, and it is very long. And most of the jellyfish structure are similar that are found in the world. And the jellyfish have an incomplete digestive system. The food will first get into the jellyfish mouth, and then it will be trapped in. And the gastrodermis will help to absorb the nutrients. Then the waste will come out from the mouth. And the jellyfish will put out waste very often, because if they put too much waste in its body, it will be harder for them to float. And now I'm going to talk about the adaptation of the jellyfish. They have thin tissues that can easily diffuse oxygen in it, and it only needs a little oxygen for them to survive. And they also adapt to have muscle that can help them move horizontally. And the muscle will keep contract and relax so that it can move. And the muscle is right here. And to move horizontally, they use wave or the current of the sea to help them move. And that way they can use less power to move longer. And they have thin tissues to let the oxygen to get into the cells. And some of these cells can even store the oxygen. And the jellyfish have simple organs, which means it only uses a little oxygen. And with the cells that can store oxygen, it will be easy. It can let it live in places that have less oxygen. And the jellyfish will adapt to different environments to let it live longer. And this is also the reason that the jellyfish can survive so long. And now I'm going to talk about the poison of the jellyfish. All of the jellyfish poison that are found now are made up of proteins, and it is easy to be destroyed. And the poison will paralyze the prey or the predators. They paralyze the prey so that it will be easier for them to catch the prey. And paralyze the predator so that it can let them get away. And it will be easy to be destroyed by the environment or the temperature. And in this chart, you can see when the temperature is low, when the temperature is higher, it is harder for the poison to kill the cells. And they have cells called nematocysts in the tentacles. And this kind of cells will have poison in it to paralyze the prey. And it will be released when an outside force touches it. And the water will get in and the poison will be released. And here is a picture of the nematocyst. And the area that the poison can affect is where the poison are, and it will enter anywhere that it can enter the bloodstream. In conclusion, jellyfish has 3 parts and tentacles: mesoglea, gastrodermis, and the epidermis, and each of it have different works to do. And it adapts to a different environment to let it live longer, and they have poison to protect itself. Thank you, everyone.